back to the channel. Today I'm going to be looking at another one of my favorites from the Halloween season. This one is by Periphery. It's called A Black Minute. If you haven't heard of Periphery, they are a very, very popular progressive metal band. They are what you might call the gent genre for those of you who are familiar. However, I think that they are some of the ones that do it the best, even though it can be a bit of a saturated market for that kind of sound with the heavy rhythmic guitars. They do a very good job of mixing it up and having a wide variety of sounds, especially on their last two albums. For this song, I decided to delve back into a double album they did called Juggernaut. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into this song, A Black Minute. This is just atmospheric as hell. So I know we barely started, but I have to talk about just how atmospheric this is. And this whole album, to me, if you haven't listened to it, is extremely good at setting an atmosphere. We've got the droning string that's kind of really high, some violin probably. We get a really, really muted bass or guitar plucking that's changing some chords underneath this very, very lonely sounding clean guitar motif that keeps playing, and it just sets the stage so well, full of tension for what's going to come. So that is Spencer Sotelo on the vocals there. This is a very, very layered composition. There's a lot going on. His vocals cutting to the forefront here. So much character in his vocals as well. I know they're divisive for some people, but I like how he just really performs this song. There's some whispering going on. He gives it a little bit of oomph when he needs to, but just carries the melody super well, is performing this song more than singing it, which is, to me, something that is lost in a lot of these gent metal bands. I like them, but I think Spencer really does bring a sort of performance to it that a lot of the other vocalists just haven't met, in my opinion, to the same level of quality. Still just that simple guitar motif. He put so much oomph on that. We're building somewhere, of course. I love how this section pulls the rug out from under you. It sounds like they're building something. Spencer lets loose his first, scream of the song so far. Is this just a masterclass of just building and building so far? But then, of course, we've stripped down to this kind of almost like what am I trying to think of? Like the little music box kind of sound in the background with the guitar playing some notes, continuing the melody. You can hear little chimes in the background. It's like a music box sound. Just straight kick keeping us going. I love this choir sound too, it's really cool. Incredible. So we hear this little motif here. Not the music box part, but just the few little notes, the da 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 da. That has permeated the entire song. It's the motif for the song, and it comes up quite a lot on this entire album. It's amazing to me what you can do with production and layering to take that simple idea, which existed basically this entire song, and build on top of it. So at the start, it's like a clean guitar. By the end, it's just this tremolo pick, like really, really high on the guitar sound that's doing that motif, but it's there the entire time. This thing that's either at the forefront or looming in the background. And of course, they layer melody over melody on top of it, but it's always present. It's always right there. This is just a great song that sets the tone for this entire album. I think it might be the first song on the album, the first full song at least. That's not like a instrumental introduction or interlude or something like that. And what I really love is how this like creepy instrumentation with the music box and the strings is definitely like portrayed in the lyrics as well. I didn't talk about the lyrics very much, but my understanding of this album is we're being shown this ritual that's happening, and obviously there's a lot of blood going on. There's like these creepy cultists, and it's got this like just disturbing imagery in the lyrics of, sex and blood, and I think the whole point at this point of the album is we're trying to set the stage for this cult is trying to create a child that is possessed by a demon. And we've got this like creepy backdrop to kind of carry that along as well. But that is Periphery, a Black Minute. If you like the vibe of this song, you might enjoy the vibe of the entire album. They bring these motifs back over and over again. The heavy guitars, they obviously have heavier songs. This is more of a intro song to just get you into the album, but it displays Spencer's vocals really well, the layering and intricacies that the band can produce. The one thing that was missing that, if you're not a big fan of, you might not like Periphery, is it will get a lot heavier in terms of intricate rhythms on the guitar and a lot more screaming from Spencer. But I can't recommend them enough to anyone who has not listened to Periphery. I think there is something for everyone. They have quite a wide range of sounds, but if you're a metalhead, I would definitely say check them out. That being said, that's all I have for today. This is the third song in a series I'm doing for the Halloween season, so make sure to check out my other stuff I've just released in the last week or so. If you want to see some more songs like this one that have the Halloween vibe, if you are in the spirit of the season like I am. And I will see you on the next one.